Okay, chicos, let's look at masculine and feminine in Espanol. This is why I love the language. I used to hate this. As an English speaker, it's super difficult to understand. You're going to make plenty of mistakes, but you'll come to love it. So, Spanish is a gendered language, which means nouns and adjectives are either masculine or they're either feminine. And in order to understand if a noun is masculine or feminine, we need to look at the article. And the article is the word that goes before the noun. And there are two types. Number one, the definite article, and number two, the indefinite article. And I really want you to focus on those words, definite and indefinite. So definite articles. These are used when referring to specific nouns. The book, the drug dealer, etc. So definite is specific. That's the connection I want you to make. And you're going to know it's a definite article when you see the or the used. And let's look at this blurry table. So definite articles for masculine and feminine, singular and plural. El and los. Oh, I fucked this. This should be la and las. El and los, la and las. So, el libro, the book. Los libros, the books. That's how you're going to know it's masculine. And we're going to use the definite article here, singular, and plural, los. So, el and los tell us that libro and libros are masculine words. And for the feminine, la and las tell us that biblioteca and bibliotecas are feminine words. And we're going to have to use an adjective that is feminine in this case, or masculine previously, that agrees with this noun. But I'll do a video of that on another time. Number two, indefinite articles. These are used to refer to unspecified nouns, a book, some drug dealers, etc. So indefinite is unspecified. And you'll know it's an indefinite article when you see a, an, or some used. That's when you're going to know it's an indefinite article. So another blurry table, un and unos, una and unas. That shows it's an indefinite article. So un libro, unos libros. Indefinite article, singular and plural. These tell us that libro and libros are masculine. A book, some books. And the same ejemplo, biblioteca, bibliotecas, una and unas. These are indefinite articles. They tell us in this case that biblioteca is a feminine word. So, you'll be able to tell if a word is masculine or feminine by the article used in front of the word. It will either be definite or indefinite, the or a or some. But what about in spoken Spanish, I hear you asking me? What about when you need to produce the word? How do you know if it's masculine or feminine? How do you know if table, mesa, is el mesa or la mesa? Well, there's a general rule of thumb that you can fall back on. And that is that masculine nouns end in O, so el perro, el libro, el tráfico, and feminine nouns tend to end in A, la mesa, la droga, la hipoteca. So if you're in doubt, you can use that rule. But it is Spanish, so of course there are going to be some exceptions here. So some examples of masculine words that end in A, el día, el mapa, el planeta, el problema. I always get this wrong still to this day. I always say la problema, but it's el problema, etc. And feminine ones, la mano, la foto, la moto, la libido. So these are exceptions to the rule. You're just going to have to learn these. You'll learn quickest through making mistakes. But if you're in doubt, just guess by using the general rule of thumb. So mesa, it ends in A, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be la mesa. And most often you'll be right. But there are some exceptions. And I put all of this into a free guide you can download in the link below, which is masculine and feminine, and singular and plural as well, just to consolidate your learning, so check that out. And also watch that video there. It's kind of a part 2, which goes into the singular and plural. Any questions, let me know. Wishing you the best of luck. Remember, just keep getting out there, keep making mistakes, keep connecting with people, keep improving day by day, and it will enrich your world in ways you cannot even imagine. Un abrazo, chicos. I hope everyone is well. Ciao.